that there are different varieties of plants found on the earth, and they are found in the different regions of the earth where the environment is different, the climate is different, like some are found in the cold region, some are found in the hot regions, some are found in the water, and some are found on the plains. Now, they are able to survive there only because they are adapted to do so. Yes, they are adapted to live in that condition of the environment. They are adapted to survive in that climate. Similarly, the animals are also found in different varieties of the earth, on the earth, right? And they are found on the different regions of the earth. And they are also able to survive there only because they are adapted for surviving in that condition of the environment. So today we are going to learn about adaptations in animals, right? It is a chapter 8 and we will be doing part 1. See, these are the topics that we are going to learn in this chapter, like what is habitat, adaptation to that habitat, adaptation for food, and also adaptation for hunting and protection. This we will be doing in a part wise, as you know. So in the first part we will learn about what is habitat, and we will also learn about some adaptations for some habitats. So what is habitat? Like I told you, there are different different animals and plants living on a different parts of the earth, right? See, they can be found in deepest oceans, highest mountains, hottest deserts, and very cold places. So you can say that the surrounding or the environment in which an animal or a plant live is called its habitat. Means the place where they are found, where they live, where they survive is called its habitat. That becomes its habitat. And they are able to live in their habitat only because they are adapted to do so. So different habitats will have different living conditions, right? The hot regions will have different conditions while the cold regions will have different conditions. So the animals are able to survive in that conditions only because they are adapted to do so. They are adapted to survive in these conditions of the environment, right? Now you will see different habitats. See here. Okay, these are many zebras are there and some other animal is also there, like they are antelope or they are buffaloes, like, and they are found on the in the grassland. Okay, they are found in the grassland. This is a different this is one kind of habitat. Look here, this is a rainforest. This is again yet another habitat, and you can see jaguar in rainforest. Okay, so the earth has many habitats. There are cold mountains, icy cold polar regions, open grasslands, wet and thick rainforests, hot and dry deserts, rivers, and salty oceans. These are different kinds of habitats found on the earth. Okay, some can be very cold, some can be very hot, some can be deep inside the water. The living conditions in these habitats are also different. Yes, because of the different habitats, the living conditions of these habitats are also different from each other, right? And animals are able to live in them because they are adapted to this kind of conditions. Now we are going to learn what adaptations are there in different habitats, right? So, see, first we will see that animals which live on land, okay? And the animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals, right? So, their bodies are suited to living on land. They breathe with the help of lungs and other organs. Different kinds of organs may be there which, which help them to breathe. You know, for living, breathing is important. So their bodies are adapted to live in those conditions. Most of them have legs which help them to move to find food and also to protect themselves. You know, animals they find their own food and so they have to move. So most of them have got legs. They also have other sense organs which help them to look for the food, and they also have to look for the shelter and also to escape from their enemies. Yes, you know, one animal will eat the carnivorous animals will eat the other animals. So they also have to protect themselves from them. So they have got legs to protect themselves and also to find the food. Further, see, okay, this is an example of icy polar regions. Icy means it is very cold, and animals have to face harsh, cold conditions in this region. And and especially in winter, it becomes very tough. But the polar bear, you will find the polar bear living there. Also, the penguins living in those areas. Now, how they are adapted? See here, polar bear has got a thick coat of fur, you know, okay? The fur is there all over its skin and a layer of fat under its skin, okay? It has got thick layer of coat of fur and a layer of fat under its skin, okay? And this protects it from the cold, okay? And also penguins, what they do, they huddle to keep warm, okay? They also have got some kind of fat under their skin, layer of fat under its skin, and that protects them from the cold. And because of this they are able to survive the harsh cold condition in that region of the earth, right? Further, see, this is a desert, okay? As you know, the deserts are very hot, okay? So during the day they and they are cold at night. During day they are very hot and they become cold at night, and they have a very less water that you have already learned. So animals are adapted to living these conditions, okay, because they are able to live with very little water. See, these kind of animals like scorpion you will find in the desert. Another very well known animal that is found in the desert is the camel. This you have been learning since you were small, right? So camel is the desert animal which is able to live in the desert. So why it is able to live? Because it has also got a thick skin which protects it from the hot sun and also cold. Because in desert it is also cold at night. Not only hot, it will be hot in the day and cold at the night. So the animal living there like the camel, it has to protect itself from the hot also and from the cold also. So it has got a thick skin which protects it from the hot sun and cold. And also fat is stored in its hump. You can see the hump of the camel, okay, and it uses this fat for surviving without water and food, okay. The fat stored in its hump is because of that fat it is able to survive without food or water, as the water and food, that is both are very scanty in the desert region, right? Further, now some parts of the world become cold in winter. Okay, so there is one habit of some animals. Like what they do, they go to sleep for that period of the year. Like some lizards, snakes, and rats who are not able to bear the cold. What they do, they will eat as much as they want in the summer season. Like when the climate is hot, they eat as much as they can, and that is stored as a fat in their body. And then when the winter comes, when the winter arrives, when it becomes very cold, what they do, they go to sleep. Because they sleep in caves or burrows wherever they are living, they sleep there. And in the sleep, the whatever fat is stored in their body, that is used. And this behavior of going to sleep in the winter is called hibernation. What? Hibernation. This word may be new for you. So this behavior in which some animals, they go to sleep in winter. Why? Because they are not able to bear the cold. It is severe cold in some parts of the earth, some part of the world. They are severely cold in that part. Okay, and some animals who are not able to survive to bear this cold, what they do, they find some place like burrows or caves, and they go to sleep in that burrows and caves. This behavior is called hibernation. Again, they will wake up in the summer and they will do their activities. I will show you some animals who hibernate. See here, hibernating badgers. You see, it is gone to sleep. It is hibernating, you can say. Another, see here, rat, and here a lizard. Okay, so these are the hibernating animals. Further, we shall discuss in our next part of this lesson, part 2. Until then, you can take care and revise what I have explained. Thank you.